If you've been preparing for the UCAT and your score is not improving, here we're going to talk about 4 things that you can do to make sure you get the score you need to get into medical or dental school. It's really important that you check your fundamentals. Have you covered the foundations well? Sections like the verbal reasoning, abstract reasoning are areas that if you're missing out on some of the key techniques that are going to help boost your score, it's really important to make sure that you know all of those and show some improvement, particularly in those areas. If you want a really robust resource, I recommend that you check out this video here. Yes, it is our course, but I assure you that every day during UCAT season, I get at least one email or comment saying how much that has helped form the foundation to them going on then to practice and get great scores. One issue I see commonly with the students that we coach to do really well on the UCAT is the amount of time that they're spending during their prep. Remember the analogy that I use for UCAT, which is it's like sprint training. So it's high intensity and really you don't want to do too long of sessions because like sprint training, if you do too much, you're trying to go as fast as you can, obviously. And if you do too much training in one go, the speed will reduce, i.e. your performance will go down. So it's important to do short bursts of high intensity, then take long breaks. The exam is 2 hours, so I would recommend that you tailor your revision sessions and your preparation sessions to match that time. As I said, a very common mistake that I see with my students is that they are doing too much at once. So they are putting loads and loads of time in but not getting any better. And that is exactly the problem that people have. So I talk about sprint training more if you check out the information button here and check out that video where I talk about preparation and the revision plan. That will help you understand the philosophy or the kind of way of looking at it in terms of sprint training. One great way to improve your score is to increase the number of mock tests that you're doing. So there are plenty of question banks and there are the official UCAT ones on the website, but really the problem that people have is getting the answers correct in the short amount of time that you're given to complete the exam. So by upping the number of mocks that you do as you get closer to the exam, you can get used to that high pace and the need to get the answers right, but also in the time period and just get more used to the fast pace of the exam. However, the final and probably most impactful thing that you can do to improve your UCAT score if the exam's coming up is to get some one-on-one support. Really, sometimes the only thing that helps is to have someone sit down with you, understand your techniques, understand your mentality. It's about training that knee-jerk reaction. When I see this question, I implement this technique or this tool, and that is going to get me speedy, correct answers. That is the most surefire way to improve your score. Every year on the FutureDoc program, we get people who come to us with a score of 2,300, which is way below average, as you probably know, and we get them in a few weeks to above 3,000 just by kind of working with them one-on-one and understanding where they're going wrong and what exactly and specifically we need to do to improve. If you'd like some more areas where you can improve your UCAT score, we have a playlist for every single section of the UCAT, one of which you can check out here, which is the verbal reasoning. Otherwise, you can check out this resource that I talked about earlier to form a solid foundation. And finally, if you'd like our one-on-one help, you can submit an application to join our program in the link in the description below. So thank you for watching, and I'll either see you in one of those videos or hopefully over in the program where we can help you on your journey to medical or dental school.